Uh-huh.
Okay. So this is early on. First not Malik, Malice Green was murdered. Malice Green was murdered, I'm going to say around 92, 93, somewhere around there.
92.
92.
November
So
1992.
who witnessed it was the Spencer's funeral home. Pulled up, observed the meeting, and Officer Lesnar, who is now retired, came running across the street and told him, "You need to leave before you get what he's getting." My father said, "No problem, sir." Got in his car, drove away. Went home, said, Starsky and Hutch don't get it. My sister said, "Buds and Nevers, crooked cops, they're beating this man. They're going to kill him. But they going to get it. They're going to get it from us." I said, "Where?" He told me on Warren. I said, "I'm going down there." He said, "You better stay away from us." I said, "No, I'm going down. I get down there, I meet Malik. We down there, and there's a bunch of other angry people. Some of the angry people said, we're gonna go home tonight, but we need to go to 3rd Precinct, and we need to set it on fire." And I'm like, I'm not trying to do that. Because I was a factory worker making pretty good money. I ain't gonna hurt no police. So I said, I'm going home. So I left. I end up coming back several other occasions, and I would always run to Malik. So we went to the Million Man March a couple of years later. Going to the Million Man March, we came back with a bunch of different brothers with different ideas on how to make the community better. So we went down to we called it the Million Man Alumni Association. Malik was a part of that, as well as myself. Out of South Baluke, who passed away, was my brother.
Yes.
And,
that was my guy, too.
And Booker and a couple other good brothers.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we
Clyde Cleveland.
Come on, give me the names.
Yeah.
We all.
Ed Vaughn's still here.
Ed Vaughn.
He not in Detroit,
Ed
but he's
Vaughn
still
got
alive.
To put money together. We got a lotion. We invested in that. And we all know sometimes when we do things that always go into fruition, but we tried to work that out. But somewhere along my 2nd to 3rd year of hanging with the brothers, because here we are doing community outreach. We was doing the Halloween task force. We was making sure kids wasn't getting raped on the streets. And I told one of my brothers, "I think I'm going to join the police department." They said, "Why would you do that?" I said, "Because that's what we're doing. We're out here policing the community. We're policing the community to make sure the kids don't get raped in the morning or stolen. We want to make sure the senior citizens are safe outside." So we was doing that. I said, I think I could join the police department. They said, "No." I asked Malik. Malik was like, "Go for it." I said, "Malik, I want to protect you because I think the police don't respect what you're saying. I want you."
And they didn't. At that time,
sure.
before New Era Detroit got messed over by the police, who was getting for marching slammed up against the wall and searched?
Every day.
And searched before New Era.
With your car.
And following us home after meetings and flashing the lights.
Oh, wow.
On the bright lights on the house. Continue on.
While we in a circle praying, I said, "I want to join the police department. I need y'all's consent on that." They was like, "You want to join the police department?" I said, "I want to make sure we safe to do what we do, and I want to make sure they don't mess with Malik." They was like, "You have our blessings. You go ahead and join." That was in 1995. I ended up joining in 1996 in December, and me and Malik have had a great relationship ever since then.
Isn't that nice?
Ain't God good?
Yes,
All the
Now
time?
that's 25 years later. Here I am standing strong. I've had heart breakdowns. They tried to say my kidney was bad. No, it's not. I have that diabetic issue where I fight every day to maintain my strength. But I just pray to the Lord to maintain me because I think I have a mission and a purpose. I'm sure.
He is, and you're
I'm still trying to
fulfilling
figure
it.
out how to complete that because I'm not halfway done. Well, I thought I'd leave it 20 years. Here I'm at 25, saying I could do 30 years. But it's not about being the police. And I tell people this all the time, and I have no shame when I say this. You can take my U.S. citizenship away from me. You can take this job away from me. The one thing you can never take from me is my blackness.
Amen.
You cannot take from me.
That's right.
And that's what they want to destroy. And
Always
we
been on
want
point.
To attack our own, and we got to learn how to build our own.
This brother always been on
This
point.
is just an 8-hour gig. But what's here in the heart is for real.
Amen.
I tell people this when I deal with my community who I love so much. Don't think because I'm in a uniform that I'm just the police.
Right.
It ain't no street Detroit. I can go down with a
You ain't
brother
blue
or by
first.
myself.
He just
I
said
have
he
no
a black
fear
man.
of my own people.
First.
Can't do it.
And
Well, what did
that's
Coleman
he
Young say? He said, "I was born black. I wasn't born a Democrat."
Okay.
He said, "I'm a Democrat."
Okay.
He said, "But I'm black before I'm anything."
I am
That's why I
too.
tell people when I take this off, I'm your brother. When I put this on, I'm your brother. You better be happy you know me because I didn't come on to hurt or hinder. I came on to help.
Mm-hmm.
That's my piece. Neighborhood Officer Baron Coleman, 25 years.
Happy anniversary,
Lynette
Sister Lynette.
Love my people.
Over 50 years.
All right.
I used to walk to school on Cordis and Rose Line,
Mm-hmm.
over at Cordis, and it was Schoolcraft. And she would be on the corner. She was
That's all right.
She understands.
That's
so
all right.
now, because I played with her little brother Snake.
Yeah.
And, we would call him Snake. That wasn't true. We called him. He had the coolest name. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I knew some
My
snakes.
daddy named Snake.
I knew some guys named Snake.
Hey,
I knew some guys we called Snake.
And then when
From
my
the North
nephew was
End?
born, he got all three of them got the same name, but we don't call him Snake. His name Buddha.
Well, speaking of police, let me say this.
We here today for the brother.
Robert Roberts. Let me say this. DPD, hold this for me. I'm always armed. I'm always armed. I'm always armed. I'm always armed. Good information for the community. DPD, the fire, and the EMS are hiring.
Okay.
Now, we have a 55% black police force. That's more than most municipalities in this country. However, since we're 80%, let's get them numbers up.
That's right.
Let's not blame other people. We have to join the police, the fire, and the EMS.
And we
They are
want y'all
hiring.
to be like my good brother right here,
Baron Coleman.
Baron Coleman, because he is an example of what the police should be in this city.
Constitutional policing. You don't have to itch about the Popo, the Hook, Joe Nab, John Law. Become one. That's what he did. And he's doing it the right way. I know. I've known this man about 30 years. I know. And we need more. And you're out there. So stop hating. We don't want to be. Look, we need you to take over. You young people. You young African Americans. Here I come. Here come my boss. To take over the police department. You can do it. And the moves this chief is making right now, wow, it's a new day. It's a new day, y'all, and it can be an even better day. Deeper, doper, and deafer if you follow Baron Coleman. Again, congratulations on your anniversary. Here I come. I know. Here I come.